WrestleMania 40 is officially over, and wow, was it unbelievable. From multiple title changes, awesome celebrity guests, and possibly the greatest match in the history of professional wrestling, saying this WrestleMania is amazing would be selling it short. In this video, we will be recapping the best moments of the weekend, and I will be giving a grade for this WrestleMania as a whole. Make sure to watch till the end to hear my thoughts, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more sports content just like this. Without further ado, let's begin. Let me first start off by saying this. I am a casual wrestling fan. I was very into it around half a decade ago, but got out of it around the time Roman Reigns left with leukemia and the Shield disbanded again. I only started paying attention last year after WrestleMania and have been following casually ever since then. So I don't know every little thing about every wrestler I will be talking about. With that out of the way, let's start by talking about Night 1, and Rhea Ripley once again retaining the Women's World Championship by defeating Becky Lynch. This was an all-around solid match, and was capped off by a great win from Rhea. It's obvious that she is running the women's division right now, and to be honest, I don't see her losing anytime soon. Great match. Next up, we have the 6-pack tag team ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championships, both Raw and SmackDown. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory won the SmackDown Championships, while Awesome Truth won the Raw Tag Team Championships. It's great to see that the WWE are continuing to give Waller and Theory a much needed push with this win, but let's be honest, the one we really cared about is Awesome Truth. Everybody is talking about Cody finishing his story, while R-Truth finally finished his, climbing to the top of the ladder and capturing gold. Even though he tried to pin someone and thought it was a tag team match, he got it done in the end, and him as well as The Miz finally became champions. Moving on, we have the awesome moment where Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson showed up in luchador masks to help Rey Mysterio and Andrade win. It was a nice touch adding those two guys into WrestleMania, especially after Jason Kelsey announced his retirement. Next up, we have some entrance shoutouts. Jey Uso coming out with Lil Wayne, as well as Damage Control's entrance as a whole, were really cool to watch. Little spoiler alert to Night 2, but Roman Reigns wasn't the only historic title reign to end at WrestleMania, as Sami Zayn ended Gunther's 666-day Intercontinental Championship reign. This is a well-deserved win for Sami. The introduction for him was really cool, seeing all of his family and talking to Kevin Owens. Even though Gunther's reign is over, it perfectly sets him up for a shot at the World Championship, something much bigger than what he held before. While it's sad to see him lose, change was needed and it couldn't have gone to a more deserving person than Sami. For our final match of Night 1, we obviously have the main event, Rollins and Rhodes versus The Rock and Reigns. It was great to see The Rock in action for the first time in 8 years. This was honestly probably one of the most stacked tag team matches ever. I like the fact that The Rock and Roman Reigns won, cause it set up a perfect storyline for Night 2, as well as a possible Rock and Cody Rhodes feud in the future, considering Dwayne pinned him to end the match. Also, completely unrelated, but The Rock had a sick entrance. Now we move on to Night 2, where for our first match we have Seth Rollins vs Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship, with CM Punk as a guest commentator. It was nice to see them find a way to get Punk involved considering he couldn't wrestle, and it's great he got some revenge on Drew. McIntyre would originally beat Seth Rollins for the championship, but after he bragged about it to Punk's face, Punk would attack him, setting up Damian Priest to finally cash in his Money in the Bank contract and win. This continues to set up a feud between Punk and McIntyre, and as well gives Rollins some time to rest after his defeat. Next up, we have more guest appearances. Snoop Dogg showing up because he's Snoop Dogg and why not, as well as Bubba Ray Dudley being a special guest referee for a match. These were once again great additions and it was nice to see Bubba again. After that, we had Logan Paul vs Kevin Owens vs Randy Orton for the US Championship, with Logan Paul holding on and retaining the title. I liked Logan's entrance on the Prime truck, and I love the addition of iShow Speed as the Prime bottle. It was funny when Randy Orton basically Sparta kicked him and then RKO'd him on the announce table. Once again, another good celebrity ad by the WWE. It's very evident that Logan Paul is going to hold on to this title at least until SummerSlam, considering it's in his home state of Ohio. But even though we all kind of had a feeling how this match would go, it was still great. For our second last match, we had Bayley vs Io Sky for the other women's championship. It was great to see Bayley be champion once again, and to be honest, it's crazy how many title changes they had this WrestleMania. Both tag team titles, the Intercontinental Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, the Women's Championship, and spoiler alert, the WWE Championship. All in all, Bayley and Io Sky had a great match. Finally, the match you've all been waiting for, Cody Rhodes vs Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Championship. This match was unbelievable. If all of the shenanigans with everybody else didn't happen, it still would have been a great match. They were using each other's moves, fighting outside the ring, but then it happened. Jimmy vs Jay again, with Jey Uso spearing Jimmy off the stage. Solo then comes out to help, but John actual Cena comes out and takes Solo out. Then The Rock makes another appearance, and him and Cena have a standoff in the middle of the stage before giving John a rock bottom. Seth Rollins comes out in his Shield gear, but Roman Reigns takes care of him before he could do anything. And when all seemed lost, the actual living and breathing Undertaker came out and chokeslammed The Rock. That leaves Reigns, Rhodes, and Rollins in the ring. Roman Reigns has a chance to put away Cody and retain the title yet again, but instead, he chooses to get revenge on Rollins for 10 years ago when he betrayed the Shield by hitting him with a steel chair. That gives Rhodes enough time to get set, deliver 3 crossroads to Roman, and end the reign at nearly 4 years. That match was absolutely phenomenal with a fantastic poetic ending. Congratulations, Cody, and thank you, Roman, for everything you've done. In terms of the grade I'll give this WrestleMania, simple, A+. I mean, this was the best WrestleMania and honestly the best event in WWE history. It was fantastic. So that does it for this video. If you're new to the channel and you've liked what you've seen, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications so you know whenever I upload. Also, be sure to leave a comment telling me how you like this year's WrestleMania. I appreciate you all taking time out of your days to watch my videos, and I will see you all again very soon.